Hey gang, it's Nathan, trans midwife here. Oh my god, it has been a whole year, more than a year. Basically, the last video I did was right at the beginning of COVID, so I must apologise for my absence. I'll tell you exactly where I've been. NHS worker and COVID pandemic. My god. I honestly, it has been one of the hardest things I have ever been through, and I'm sure that that can be said for a lot of you as well. And I just want to say, well done, and you're amazing, and keep going. My God, just, all the stress and pressure that we're normally under, plus everything else, constant changes, staff sickness, just this awful kind of community of fear and anxiety and stress. And it's worry for you, it's worry for your family, but also your colleagues, and then the patients as well. All the patients are scared, stressed, upset, lonely. It really has been a time, and yeah, just well done everyone. Let's pray that we're coming out of it now. So I want to come back to YouTube, and there's a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of new developments and stuff that I want to update you on. I'm going to start with a little overview with this video, and then I've got another couple of videos to get into some juicy topics with you guys. So yeah, guys, girls, non-binary pals, I should say. Yeah, so where to begin? Updates. Honestly. Okay, trans. That's the first one. So, testosterone. I was on testosterone, as you well know, for just over a year, and then I decided to stop. And there were a couple of reasons, a couple of main reasons why I decided to give it a break, and I will go into them a little bit. So, the first one is I've noticed that it's quite a common phenomena for trans guys or non-binary people on T to have a wobble around the year mark. And I think it's because, certainly for me, but I think for others as well, it's around the year mark that you get quite significant like facial changes. I mean, obviously it's different for everyone, but for me, my jaw changed shape and my nose changed shape and everything, and my hairline changed and everything like that. So like it was like a really significant change in my face, and that is really trippy. Like it doesn't mean that they're bad changes, and it doesn't mean that you don't want them, but you're so used to looking at one face. I've looked at one face for 27 years, and then you look in the mirror and you honestly look like someone else. And yeah, messy. And for someone who overthinks a lot, that was a bit, whoa, okay, slow down. I remember actually I spoke to a colleague because she said, why did you come off? And I said, honestly, the changes are a bit fast, and I feel like I need it to slow down. And she just laughed. She just laughed at me. And it made me feel really, really uncomfortable. Like, you asked me something so fucking personal, like, what are you doing with your medical everything? And I answered you very genuinely, and you just laughed dismissively and didn't answer. It was so weird. Fucking weirdo. Anyway, still better about it, still salty, you know. The other reason was, as you know, and I've talked about it openly on the channel before, is that I enjoy pregnancy, birth, and chest feeding, breastfeeding. I call it breastfeeding for myself. I enjoy that stuff, which a lot of people can't understand, but I don't care what they understand. I really don't. And I wanted to experience that again, and I was worried that the testosterone was going to shoot my fertility into next week, and I wouldn't be able to do it again. So I had all these sort of, worries, and so I just thought, hey, what's the rush? There's no rush, and it's my life, and it's very serious what I'm doing to myself, and I need to be sure, right? So I just took a break, and as I say, it's been about a year and a half, and I've got to the point where I'm going to go back on tea, and I think that is why I'm feeling inspired to come back to YouTube as well. So yes, as you can kind of hear, there are certain changes that don't go back. So my voice, well, it's interesting because when I came off tea, my voice did actually come up again. So when I'm speaking to patients, particularly at work, like and stuff, it's all very high and very feminine. But the breaking has remained in that I can still drop my voice to where it was on tea, or nearly where it was, as I hope you can hear. And I'm looking forward to going back on and seeing what happens, because I got to about the year as well, and my voice was changing to a point where I couldn't raise it anymore, and that again, that was quite freaky. So yeah, anyway, going back on tea, and really can't wait for that. I had an appointment. I actually didn't ask for the appointment. They apparently they have to monitor, if you've ever been on tea, they have to monitor your bloods for life once a year, which I had no idea about. He probably told me at the beginning, but I suck, so you know. Anyway, so I got this letter and I got this appointment, and I thought, oh, that's good timing, you know, because I think I do want to go back on tea. So yeah, so we had an hour-long conversation, poor doctor. Obviously, he has to sort of find out why I had a break and if I'm sure I want to go back on, and da 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 da. Anyway, so we got through, and he is happy to prescribe. I have tried the gel, testosterone gel, and I had an allergic reaction a month in, which is really unfortunate because my T levels were perfect on the gel. But yeah, so I had a really bad allergic reaction, so that's out. And the doctor's like, yeah, it'll just happen again. I'm like, I know. And then I tried Nebido, which is the 3-month long acting injection, intramuscular injection, and unfortunately we just could not get my levels to anywhere stable. So sorry about the cat. Yeah, this is Noodles, by the way. I don't know if you can see her. Noodles is a new cat that we have. Anyways, so yeah, I tried Nebido and my levels sucked, and I think that's why. So when I was on tea, my mood was very, very flat, and I think that's part of testosterone. Like it does make you very stable and sort of very almost monotone with your emotions, which can be quite a shock to people who've been estrogen based since they were born and very up and down. So it's very, very stable, but mine was very stable to the point of being low all the time and sort of feeling like depression, and think that was the low levels of hormones, because I was on blockers as well. So my estrogen was in my boots and my testosterone was in my boots, so I didn't really have any hormones. So that makes you just dead, just emotionally and physically dead. So we are going to try Sustanon, which is the 3 week injections, and it's self-administered because it's subcuticular, which means it's in the skin. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. I'm currently waiting on the doctor because he said he was gonna do my letter, and he did do my letter, but he didn't sign it, and then he went on annual leave. So we're waiting on that one. It's fine. I can wait another week. What's another week, right? I need my tea. Okay. My cat won't shut up. Come on in. Come on. This is my cat. This is Noodles. Everyone say hi to Noodles. She's great. Look at her. Oh my god. She is a rescue. She's 7 years old and she's tiny. Right, okay. So that's one bit of news. The other bit of news, and this is a huge bit of news, is I have landed my dream job. Okay, so I am still within the same trust, but so I've been working in a community core team for about 2.5 years, as you all know. And my dream job, which is a home birth continuity team, I got it. I got it. It was really funny, actually. I got cat hair in my mouth. Lovely. I applied for the job and I did really, really well, but loads of people applied and I was second in line for the job, and someone just edged me out, according to the manager. And fair enough, like, the woman who got the job is absolutely amazing, and she's a lot more experienced than me. But yeah, so she got the job, and I was absolutely heartbroken because it truly is my dream, and it really felt like what I was supposed to be doing. And I just couldn't understand why the universe hadn't given me this job, right? It just felt like I was what I was supposed to be doing. But anyway, so I didn't get it. And 2 weeks go by, and I came to terms with it, and I'd planned another job, all sorted, birth centre, permanent staff, awesome. And then I was on annual leave, and I was in the shower, and my phone rings, and I'm like, what the fuck? No one rings you anymore. Like, no one rings the phone anymore. So you're like, who? What? And so I looked at it, and I was like, my boss. Oh God, what have I done? You know, you immediately go to the NMC is calling me in. I'm fucked. That's it. Job's over. Anyway, so I answer. I'm sat naked on my stairs, soaking wet, having half showered, and I'm like, yes. And she goes, hi. I'm sorry to ring you in your annual leave. And it's me hyperventilating, like, okay, is everything okay? And she's like, oh yes. Another job has become available in the home birth team, and we want you. Oh, gang, I was so happy. I mean, stars aligning, you know, just what I'm supposed to be doing. It is my calling. It is what I'm good at. So yeah, amazing. And I said yes, and then I had 2 months, two months to move house, job, and kids' school, and I've done it. And this is the new house, and we're here, and it's awesome and gravy. And yeah, I had to, obviously, when you leave a community post, you got to hand over your caseload, and my caseload was big, so that was quite a long, stressful thing. And then oh, and my rat had babies. That was planned, but she had babies at the same time. And then we had to find a house, pack, move. I was, yeah, and then, you know, dealing with the school, and oh my God, and then just the stress. I have never been so stressed in my life, except maybe the first year after qualifying, because that was pretty bad. But yeah, so much stress, and I am slowly coming out of that now, just starting to get back to a new normal. I've just started the new job, and I'm going to do another video about my first days in the new job, because it's freaking awesome, and exciting and scary, and yes. Cool. I think I'm going to leave that here for this video. This is kind of a intro slash overview of where I've been and what I've been up to. Let me know what you've been up to in the comments, and I'm going to make some more videos. Sorry it was a bit long. Like and subscribe. Okay, bye.